Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Keisha with Isaac Creations. On my channel, I am sharing with you my sewing journey and hopefully other crafting and DIY type activities. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. If you are viewing for the very first time or a returning viewer, thank you for coming back. And I hope at some point you will find my content interesting enough that you will go ahead and like and subscribe to my channel so that you're able to see and know a lot more about what I'm doing in this year as I continue on my sewing, starting my crafting and DIY journey. So this is my very first Friday Sew video of the year. I do hope and I do plan to do many more of these throughout the year. I'm thinking right now I would like to do at least one or two of these a month, along with a lot of other different content, but I do want to start the year off very strong, and I'm hoping that with your support and encouragement, I will be motivated to continue with these videos throughout the year. So what is Friday Sews? It's a very popular hashtag, very popular thing that a lot of different sewers do in the community, where they go on Fridays and pretty much talk all things sewing. They talk about what they're doing on sewing. They are showing what's on their table, things they're working on, things they have worked on. And the platform was created by, if I'm not mistaken, Today in Jen's Sewing Room. I think that's the person who created this hashtag Friday Sews. So we want to thank her for starting this platform for all of us to share what we're doing on any given Friday and what's happening in our sewing spaces. So if you want to see what I'm working on right now, what's on my table, please continue to watch. Okay, so first thing I'm planning to work on are these sweatpants that I got from my daughter. She had a winter wonderland at her school right before her Christmas break, and her sweatpants were too big for her. I assumed that the size 8 I got for her would have been fine. However, when I got these for her and she put them on, the waistband was extremely small. Waist is a 22. I don't even know what size this waist is, but I do know it was way too big for her. So instead of me taking the pants back, I decided I would go ahead and just try to do a take-in at the waist and make these fit her. So this is one of the things I hope to get done within the next week. So that's the first thing. I did also tell you guys that my husband purchased these pants. He loves to go to the Goodwill to get a lot of his pants for work. And he never comes back with anything that he does really good. I'll just tell you now, I don't always have as much luck as he does going to Goodwill, unless I'm looking for, like, linen, because we use that to create our garments and test garments and things like that. And you can actually find really nice linen at the Goodwill or thrifting store, because there's nothing more than just fabric. So I do really well in that space, but I don't do as well finding clothes, like things to actually wear. But he does. Unfortunately, he purchased these pants from the Goodwill, and when he got them home, I don't know if he didn't realize it or not, but the hem was out on the bottom of these pants. So I am going to, I have never done a hem on a pant, I don't think. I have to think about that for a second. Have I ever done a hemming on a pant? Like, I don't think I have. But even if I have, I've never done a blind hem. I think this would require a blind hem, because you don't actually see the hem. You don't see the stitches on the outside of the garment of the leg. So I think I need to find out how to do a blind hem. And I am a huge fan of not Facebook. I'm a huge fan of YouTube. So I am going to go to YouTube and look at my my history and see what I have there in terms of how to get these pants hemmed for him. I did find a really nice, quick, and what looked to be simple video. I'm going to go back and take a look at it again, make sure it all makes sense, and hopefully I will get these done for him before the week is out. So that's my plan for this. That's what's on my table right now. When I was cleaning out my sewing space to get my room redone, I realized I have so much fabric. Like, I have a lot of fabric, and I don't want to buy any more because I feel like I'm running out of space in my room. I only have 2 closets, and my one closet is packed with a bunch of fabric, which means I need to be sewing. I gotta sew. I have to sew this year. So what I would like to do, I found in my closet some flannel that I purchased from Joann Fabric. I'm going to show that to you right now. This here I got from Joann Fabric. I think it was probably last winter. No, it was this past winter. Probably like the fall when it first started to get a little cold out. And my plan was to do matching flannel pants for my 2 daughters, my oldest and my youngest, but I never got around to doing that. But what I did realize is that my youngest daughter over the winter break, she did not have a lot of just like lounge and play pants, things she can just throw on just to lounge around the house in. She loves to wear shorts, but sometimes the shorts, it could get a little drafty, so I really wanted her to have like some pants. So I am going to work on a pair of pants for her using this fabric. I don't think I had quite enough to do my oldest daughter. I don't even remember how much of this I had. Maybe I did not purchase this to do matching for them. I think I purchased this for my oldest daughter and another print for my youngest daughter. But I will probably just use this for my youngest daughter because it is purple, and my serger, which is back here, has already been threaded with some purple thread. So to avoid having to go back and redo my serger, I'm just going to go ahead and use this for a pair of pants for her. And I'm going to show you which patterns I am considering. I have 3 different patterns that I want to show you. So the first pattern I am considering is this pattern here, which is Simplicity 1043. It's actually a cami and PJ sets for, I guess, a girl or a boy. Of course, I'm only going to do pants for her because that's what her need is right now. The US sizes here look to be okay, but I know I can't go by the US sizes. I have to actually go by the finished garment measurements, and I need to make sure that whatever I decide is within her body measurement. So I will take some time and do some comparison here. But this this pattern is actually described as a child's and boys and girls pants, shirt, and knit top and tank top. Whew, that's a lot. But basically, I would consider it maybe like a pair of PJs or something for a girl or a boy. So this is one option. The second option would be this other Simplicity pattern. It says easy to sew, and it's S9202. And again, I would just be thinking about the pants, either view C or D. I'm not certain just yet. Sorry about the glare, but yeah. I actually purchased this pattern, I think, over the winter break, either this past winter break or break of 2022, because I was in need of wanting to find the coordinates for holiday PJs matching for a family. And of course, I didn't get to do it, but I had the pattern, so I'm happy about that at least. But I'm thinking about maybe this one. It does say easy to sew. All the sizes and the ranges are in one envelope, which is always a plus. But again, I need to do a comparison of her finished garment measurements based off her body measurements, which I already took. So I'll have to compare to see if this one is one I can do for her, but I'm not certain just yet. And the third option would be this Simplicity pattern, Simplicity S9218. And again, this looks to be a family coordinated PJ lounge wear set. Again, I got this thinking about coordinating holiday PJs for my family, and all the sizes appear to be in here. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. I don't know. This says adult. I'm sorry. This says adults. I don't even know if her size is in here. I'm not even sure if her size is in here. Okay, well, it says children's here. It does say children's, but the fact that it says adult kind of threw me off a little bit. But it looks like they do have the children's sizes in here. So again, I will have to take a look at the finished garment measurements based off her body measurements and do a comparison there. This says it has 10 pieces, but I'm sure it's not 10 pieces just for a pair of pants. The pants may be 5 pieces, maybe 5, I'm not sure. This one here says it's 7 pieces, but I'm not certain that's just for, I don't know what the 7 pieces are, if that's just for the shirt or if it's the pants, but 7 pieces sounds reasonable. And then this one here, this says 14 pieces, but again, I know that the pants are not 14 pieces. It's probably 14 if you do an entire coordinated set or something like that. But yeah, so I need to do a comparison and see what I can do. Because she is so small framed, I might have to do a lot of adjustments, like a lot of grading in for her size. Yeah, so there you have it. That is my contribution to the first Friday sews of the year. And again, I'm not certain which of these 3 I would use. Again, I have to figure out what her measurements are. Well, I have her measurements, but now I need to do the comparison. Worst case scenario, I do have a pattern that I used before to do a pair of lounge shorts for her. I did have to do some grading in on that as well, or some adjustments. I really didn't grade it the way you would as a professional. I pretty much had her try the pants on, or the shorts on, and I just pinned down the size to make sure it fitted properly. I might have to do something like that again if these are just way too big for her. So those are my plans for this upcoming week, and I am hoping that I can get through these. I am going to make sure that I remain diligent in getting my stuff done this week. I might even have to do like a sew in 30. There's this thing where you like put your timer on and you sew 30 minutes, and when your 30 minutes is up, you're done. I may have to do that and just see how much I can get accomplished that way. So yeah, that's what I'm working on this week. What are your thoughts on my plans, and what do you plan to work on? Whether you're crafting, doing a DIY, or sewing, let us know what you're working on so we can chat about it down in the comments. And again, thank you for watching my video. If you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you will always find out when I'm posting new content, and you can be a part of this great community along with me, sharing what you love to do and how you're doing it. So until we come together again, thank you and God bless.